As I train my body, the sensation overflows my spirit. It's almost cyberbar time.
As the flame begins to burn, I can't help but think of what is to come. It is Friday, and the cyberbar is upon us.
As the day grows dark, and the drink becomes impatient, a realization overcomes me. It's almost cyberbar time.
Stay here at the bar. Won't you have your drink with me? It's where you belong. I know it's getting dark, you gotta work tomorrow, but I still need you in my life. Didn't expect much. Glad I was out of there quickly, but yeah, it turns out got a little bit more than I bargained for. Came in for one thing, left knowing a whole lot more.
So is it completely separate from like when your sides was hurting? So you're like, hey, my side's hurting. Oh, by the way,
I didn't even bother to ask about the correlation between the two because he told me I had this. Those had been coming like a lot less frequently.
Yeah.
And I thought, and with like a lot less intensity in regards to like pain. And so I thought that was because of little steps that I've been taking. Like I'm eating a lot more fruit. I'm switching to like soy in my coffee drinks. And I'm in general I'm trying to cut down a little bit on the soda and blah 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 blah. And I thought through that I was just getting a little bit better. And so I found out I had lost like 20 pounds. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? I was like at 140 when I came in first for it.
Yep.
And then I had like just dropped like significantly to like around like 120-ish. And it's like, oh damn. Yeah, Shizer indeed. And like I've always kind of thought that I'm a little skinny, but like I've never really put too much stock into it because I still do stuff. I still blah 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 blah. But yeah, man, it was nuts. So that's that.
Did he say it like? Did you ask him if like your stones and shit could have been related to it at all, or?
I didn't. I was He was like, you got. As soon as he said you got Graves' disease, I was like, oh, holy shit.
That sounds so.
Shut the fuck up and like I thought he was gonna tell me that I had cancer.
I thought it was like a Halloween joke at first. I was like,
and the guy didn't look reputable. So that's Once he took his finger out of my ass, I thought, hey, this guy didn't come in for that. But no, but yeah, man, it was wild. That's what I thought was that I was gonna end up like coming back to the car with my waiting wife there. Going, you all right? Yeah, sure.
You should
There's this.
Probably take out a big ass life insurance policy.
My wife don't need it. She makes tons.
You could always have more.
You could always have more, well, especially her. She deserves it. Yeah, man, it was nuts. But hey.
So did he give you any recommendations? Are you supposed to, other than like taking it easy? Are you supposed to like not drink?
I've got him medication. Well, that's exactly what I asked him. I was like, so what about like what I would normally do as far as like drinking caffeine or like, anything like that? And he was like, as long as you feel okay, I would say okay. But if you start feeling a sort of way, then like immediately stop doing that. Pick up some water and if you gotta hydrate yourself. Gotta eat, but don't overdo anything. It's like holy shit, man.
Sounds like not a huge deal, but
no, not a huge deal. In fact, he basically gave me a doctor's note to be like a lazy sack of shit for a little while.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to at least have some kind of like diagnosis, so
exactly
something's going on or whatever.
I was worried that I was just gonna be like in this state of affairs of me just like
you walk in and they're just like, well, We don't fucking know. So
yeah, that's honestly
know, man.
like
Good
with how
luck.
many of these I had like been to, that's exactly what I expected. Was just like, well, we still don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Here's a bunch more tests that you don't know about. Okay, man.
yeah.
Whew. But hopefully after this medication, I'll be right as rain, and you know, have myself a nice pot belly to be showing off, and just
Right.
yeah, it'd be real nice.
You're like, Doc, don't lie to me. This is steroids, right?
It's because
Yes.
I jerk off too much, right?
Yes, it
Is it because of the marijuana smoke? It's because I've been jerking off with my not favorable hand. Yes. Man, what are you gonna be doing for Halloween?
Oh, you know, just taking the kids trick or treating.
I can dig that.
Nothing, nothing serious.
You doing any oh god. You watching any scary movies that night? Or are you doing any sort of like Halloween dinner? Like my wife is making a meat man.
I was gonna say, I mean, not to offend your lifestyle, but
No, of course not.
Halloween's kind of a children's holiday, so
No, it's definitely it's background. I think. Hang on. Michael Myers may have something to say about this, but you know what? I digress. I digress.
And if he showed up, I may listen to his story, but I don't think,
Well,
he's
he wouldn't.
coming around.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have much to say.
Be like, oh, that's cool. You got a knife. I got a knife too.
I got a knife too. I got bullets. It's all right.
What you want to do, fool? Nice mask. Skirt.
And what? What's up? coming out in your what's it called? The bandolier? Is that what Chewbacca has?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bandolier of just like bullets.
Yes.
How many? Do you got the kind of like land for shooting? Can you like
Not
go
anymore.
out? Not
Not
anymore,
here.
I suppose. Yeah,
I just go to the range though.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Do you have any handguns?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Well, I don't want to be giving away all your secrets. You got. How often do you get a chance to like practice? You know what I'm trying to say.
It depends.
No.
I went out on Tuesday. But I've been, like I said, I switched jobs on Thursday here yesterday. And so I basically had just been sitting around I left my old job like last Friday, and then I didn't start work till yesterday, Thursday.
Was that right?
So, yeah, so I had
You're gonna be making a lot more money or what?
Substantially more. I don't know.
Nice.
A lot to me is that's
Yeah, that's
but
well,
yeah,
you dream unrealistically, so like I don't
more. Yes, it'll be more.
Yeah, all right, nice. Well, that's the key. Well, cheers to you, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, bigger company, better benefits, a little bit more money, stuff like that.
It's fucking sick, man. Anything to help you and your your goddamn endeavors as a person, helping out your fam, this, that, and the other thing. That's what I'm loving. That's what I'm loving right there. I think that's anything that helps you do that and get paid.
For us, since the old ball and chain stays home every little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So she's like, is she like a housewife now?
She's been the stay at home, take care of the kids staple for basically the whole time. I mean, ever since we've been together. So
that's awesome. What was she doing before you guys met? Or not before you met, but you know what I'm saying.
Not much. She was like, I hate to say it, kind of a wreck, but she used to have good jobs. She worked for like Medtronic and Health Partners and all kinds of shit.
Nice. That's kind of a big deal.
She's fucking smart, and she's got that like crazy like ADHD and fucking like super attention to detail and really fast at everything.
Those are really nice. Those are good qualities to have.
It drives me crazy a little bit because I'm like, holy shit, calm the fuck down.
Well, and I'm sure she remembers every little thing that you say, just
Yeah.
just to
Yep.
tell you how much you were not right when you
Right.
said that thing.
And
that you
she's
said.
smart, so it's like I'll be arguing with her and I'll be thinking I'm making my point, and she'll be like, actually, and I'm like, you know what? Shut up. Shut up with your stupid knowing
Shut up
stuff.
with your stupid. Oh man. Well, I am the Gondalorian. What? Snoop Dogg becomes the Gondalorian with Mandalorian cosplay. Well, that's pretty fun. I can definitely see that. Yeah, man. I have been looking forward to this particular weekend all goddamn year. You know me and my wife. We love to watch shit, do shit, be a part of shit.
Yeah.
Which is hard because she fucking hates people. So just can't stand them. They're the worst.
I mean, we used to, even not me, but everybody, everybody used to love dressing up and partying and shit. And I don't know. I just never, I don't know. It's always like inconvenient timing for some reason. It's kind of like Thanksgiving or something. Like, even though I love the food, it's kind of like you wake up and it's like, it's an obligation, and it's like, I don't, so like when you don't get a ton of time off or days off or downtime, anytime you do get that time, you're kind of like, fuck, I just want to like do what I want to do. I don't want to like,
you don't want to be obligated by the holiday to go ahead and do something. No,
like, hey, I'm just going to sit here and like bring me turkey and pumpkin pie and I'm going to watch football. And
I totally get that, man.
Right. And then everybody else is like, why are you not in the spirit? Why are you not up running around? I was like, because I do that every fucking day. So, but yeah.
My whole life is a big one to run around.
Right. It really is.
I feel you, man. That's well, that sucks. But hey, it is what it is. And I'm even on those days, you reluctantly get out of bed. And when you're even though you're first to have fun, you end up having a little bit of fun.
It's the grind. It's the fucking grind. It just wears you down. That's
worst.
why they call it the grind, because it wears you the fuck down.
It's the worst. It'll kill you faster than cigarettes.
Seriously, like a 65-year-old, 35-year-old. It just doesn't.
It's pretty good. That's
brutal.
Good. Well, shit, man. You looking forward to anything for Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, Christmas definitely is kind of that one holiday that I'm like, let's fucking go balls to the walls, like put up the lights, put up the tree, play the music, fucking make the food, everything. Get my bitch in some sexy, like scandalous Christmas outfit, like an elf or something.
Absolutely.
I'll be Santa Claus, sit on my lap. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Christmas.
Yeah, well, yeah, playing all I want for Christmas while you're getting dumb. No, absolutely. Yep. That's what Jesus died for, or whatever this holiday means.
or came back to life.
Something, so he did something. I know he was there for something.
He was like down and then he was up.
He was part of it or something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, man. You looking forward to any gifts this Christmas? I know that's tough to ask you because I feel like when you become an adult, you have that need to just be like, well, if I want something, I'm just going to go get it. I have enough money. I mean, might as well, And I'm sure you make enough money to where like that type of question is not even a.
I've kind of been saving for dumb shit now. I'm kind of at that point in my life where like I'll save until it's that time and then get something stupid. Like there was like a particular suit that I really want to get, and there's some jewelry and there's some like adult shit that I actually want to start, buying, because I've never had really nice things. Like, you remember like when we were in school and my mom would get me like shit from PacSun and like I thought I was hot shit, but then after that it was just like I was always broke and like just struggling, and then it was like I always wanted nice things but I never had the opportunity to get them. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll probably get something for myself, something for the lady, obviously stuff for the kids.
And that's wild. Yeah,
It's more fun to give than get. Obviously.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But it is nice to once in a while have something nice for yourself.
No, I can definitely understand that and definitely agree with that. Because
People
like
say that, especially like celebs and shit. They say that shit all the time where they're like, you'll chase that feeling forever, and the only time you ever get that feeling is when you like really, really help somebody or give somebody something that they needed, and you feel it. You're like, damn, I really made a difference. That's when it really. That's what we're all kind of hunting for, but some people are selfish. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Don't want to
I love that saying.
be that guy. But,
right? People are always like, "Well, you can't help other people if you don't help yourself." And I was like, "That's not true at all."
A little bit about
You can help other people if you don't help yourself. But whatever.
That's fine. But have you seen the new Venom?
No, actually.
Have you seen? When's the last time you went out to a theater? Saw yourself a movie?
It was a while ago. The new 007. We went. So.
Oh, not bad. Yeah, how was that?
It was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, good. This is another cool James Bond movie.
He's my favorite. So I mean, I know that they're all fucking epic, but maybe it's just
some more than others. I mean, let's get real.
Yeah. I just like his whole swag. I mean, obviously Pierce was fucking amazing, but
give me a moment. Hang on. Grant wanted to know if hang on.
Shit.
Is still at the gym.
Interesting.
Tell them to bring me my.
Is me.
Oh yeah.
No, it should.
Juice will probably be on in like half an hour.
I don't know what the fuck that song is, but it's fun. Yeah, so I had to tell him, it's just me, John, and Stan on right now. But hey, we're good enough. Don't just wait for Juice. I understand why. It's like if you go to a party and Evan's not there, it's like.
Well, and it's stupid when because it used to be fun, because by this time or by midnight, we'd all be shit faced. But now it's kind of like. Even if he does get back, and gets on in the next 20 minutes or something, if we even get a little bit tipsy to be funny, it won't be till, fucking 1:30 or something.
Yeah, well, exactly. We're not going to get, the really good jokes going until around, midnight. It's going to be wild.
I don't know how he gets away with, I don't know. Kate's really fucking understanding, or they have a really not super, I don't want to use words like not intimate, but not super fucking close or whatever. My girl will not let me fucking leave the house for 5 minutes to get fast food.
That's wild. That is wild. Why in the world would that be a normal thing?
This man gets to say goodbye at whatever time he goes to the gym, 9 o'clock, 9:30 or some shit.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't get back till whenever, and then he's on Cyberbar, and then oh my god, this would never ever be allowed. And he goes to gym every night. What the
You're
fuck?
right.
Oh my god, my wife would be like, "You're definitely oh my god."
I feel like I could also get away with that, but that's me and my wife. That's a whole nother thing.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, a lot of people, and it kind of should be like that, but I don't know. I also would be if you were fucking gone every night, we never got to sleep together, or I don't know, that'd be kind of weird.
Well, no, you still sleep together. You know what? Yeah, I've got nothing for this.
Yeah. Man, this makes it as much as I trust you, this would make it really easy for you to have a really every night
Saudi affair
for
absolutely.
a really long time.
But the thing is, but you would know that. Surely you would know that about your
Well,
spouse.
especially like the gym makes it even easier because it's like, oh yeah, I took a shower at the gym after I was done working out. It's like, it's just, I don't know, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's a really easy cover story.
Why did my balls smell like somebody else's mouth? I don't know. Just got done washing.
I mean, good on you. That's awesome. I'm really, in a way, jealous because like I would love to be able to do that.
At 11. That's
Well, anytime really, but
I mean, like, you can like go to the gym though, yeah.
not really. I mean, you know, unless you're going at like fucking 5 in the morning or some shit before everybody's awake.
That's true. Because then, what are you supposed to do it during the day? And...
It's really hard. Yeah, as soon as the kids are up at like 8 a.m., it's pretty much go until you go to bed. Like,
yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't know.
That's it. Hey, well,
that's what I mean. Like with the hours in the day, I had got a bunch of like not community service, but they call it like work service or whatever.
Oh, that's community service.
For that stupid fucking like swindle thing that I had gotten. And it was like, I was like, there is no time. I literally have 0 time that I can do any kind of hours for this. I just,
of course,
Saturday and Sunday are the only days I have off work. Otherwise, I'm working 8 to 10 hours a day.
Sure.
And like on Saturday and Sunday, it's like if you're not with the wife and the kids, then you're never gonna see them, and you're the asshole who all he does is fucking work and isn't there because he's doing something else, trying to fit something else in.
Cats in the cradle. Yeah.
And then it's like, what else is more important than this? And it's like, well, nothing. But like, holy fuck, I need to do these things. I was like, I call my PO. I was like, there's no fucking way. I was like, I just can't. I was like, is there anything else I can do? And they're like, well, maybe you can like, you know, do one of these like volunteer, answer some random calls. Like people just call you and you'll have like a fucking talk. I don't even know what it is, either some kind of advertisement or do something. I was like, sure. I mean, I guess people can call me whenever. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be on calls for work, so I mean, I don't really know how the fuck that's going to work. But
right.
It's just like they don't understand.
Really piling on this shit here, yeah.
Fucking jobs and kids and lives. Like, well, maybe you could do like 2 hours on like a Saturday or something and do that for like 17 years. Yeah, no, for sure, definitely that'll probably add up to enough. You fucking idiot.
Is that a lot of hours?
Yeah, it's like 240 hours.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Yeah. I started to
months.
try to do it. And it was like, I got like 2 hours here, 2 hours there. And I was like, I worked for like however many weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. And it was like 10 hours. And I was like, well, this is not fucking doing shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And they were like, well, all you have to do is show that you're trying and then they'll extend your time. I was like, oh, cool.
The thing is, I'd like to not do it.
Right. So
I could just get that time back so I could spend it with my wife.
I'm like, how much? Who do I have to write a check to, and how much does the check need to be?
Right.
To get me out of these fucking hours.
Surely there's this. Yeah, no, I hear you. Community service blows.
Well, I did, yeah. Like when I had got my Dewey or whatever, I did the actual one where like the STS, where you have to like ride in the fucking van with the other fucking stupid criminals.
Oh, yeah.
And they're bitching about how they can't smoke cigarettes, and you're like, Jesus Christ, no one cares. Shut the fuck up, you meth head. Because you're like a halfway normal person, and you're like, wow, these are like fucking dirty.
Yeah. These are
criminals.
bad. These are bad people. Yeah.
So yeah, that was annoying enough. But that was only like, I don't even remember what I did. I think it was like 30 or 40 hours or something. So we're talking like times fucking 12 or some shit. Like I don't even know. It was like, and even when I got sentenced, the judge was like, I should have pushed it because like she was like, that's a lot of hours. And I was like, I didn't want to say anything because I had already like, they were trying to, fucking dude was trying to get all this shit where like they could come visit my house whenever they want, and like I wasn't allowed to drink, and like I couldn't leave the country or like the state without notifying people, and I couldn't move and all this other shit. I'm like, dude, this is a fake ass charge from an accident where I took money and wasn't able to pay it back for a job. It's not like I'm a drug dealer or you know,
Right.
I didn't rape anybody. Like, what do you
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
come
I
check
didn't
on
do
me
like a
for?
serious crime here. But yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
not
rob.
some
I didn't
scumbag.
steal
that's-
diamonds. Like, I didn't
Right,
rob a bank.
right.
Do you see the diamond? Where is
Do
the
you see
diamond?
the diamond?
Do you
Where's
see
the
the diamond?
diamond? All right, hang on.
You're diamond hunting, dude? What's going on?
Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be fun. I would actually do that.
You're gonna go to the Congo and like hunt for diamonds and then have like a talking gorilla and then have like a laser that runs off of diamonds. You're gonna do that?
I will not have a talking gorilla.
Dude, that shit was dope. You ever seen remember Congo, that movie?
Yeah,
Amy Good Gorilla.
but like
Go
just based
away.
on the fact that you can't really
Bad.
have a talking gorilla.
Bad
And
gorilla. Go
Well,
away.
because like the hand though, she had the Nintendo.
She had like
glove.
the translator hand. Yeah.
yeah,
She had the translator Nintendo glove, you know, she's like Amy Good Gorilla, and it would say it.
me, I would be in the pack, in the tribe of silverback. So like we
You
would
fucking, you
Right.
had
we
the
would
worst-
communicate through grunts and like
You're the
More like a
worst.
Tarzan, more like a Tarzan motif.
I would
Yeah.
say bad gorilla, go away. Yeah, no, absolutely.
we'd
pretty good.
just be laying in wait, waiting to hear somebody like get excited about a diamond, and then me and the gorillas we would just swarm.
John
Diamond?
wants to use the diamond just because.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Dripped out Supreme gear and the juggle.
That'd be the funny part too. Just like the most random
Yeah.
chain
You got
with
some
like just a
Ray-Bans on
dirty,
and
dirty, not even cleaned, not even cut professionally diamond, just hanging from your dirty ass necklace.
got your Gucci X Pac-Man sweatshirt on and shit.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, I'll take that diamond now. They're like, yeah, you in what army? Fucking 75
Fucking
silverbacks.
gorillas.
Fucking- yeah, what's up?
Silverbacks, bro, and that's
Well,
Dude,
let's
have
see,
you
how
ever
many-
seen
how
those
many guys-
motherfuckers?
How many
Run?
guys are you attacking? Because like they probably have weapons, but if you
Dude,
have
I don't know, man.
75 gorillas,
They're so
like you're gonna
fast.
lose. They're fast. You
so
lose 10 of
fast.
them. Like is it 5 people?
they
Is it
lose
5
10.
people? You probably lose 10, but then that's still 65.
Right.
It's still 65. Yeah.
That's still, he goes,
Still,
that's still 65 gorillas.
Still 65 gorillas. And, I don't know.
I don't know if you could. Yeah, I don't know what you could do about that. Even if you have maybe machine guns,
You'd
if
have to
everybody
be
had machine
really
guns,
well armed.
That's still 35 gorillas. You know, even if you're lucky.
35 gorillas could really do some damage still.
Right.
The problem is they're up unless you had range, like they're up on you so quick that they
Right.
just you're not really gonna get that many accurate shots off.
Like if you're prepared, like if you had like the alien radar, you know, where it's like, oh,
Right.
like okay,
Right.
you
That's
got-
sonar,
oh,
by the
this
way,
is
but
this,
that's
and then
alright.
like- so if you were ready, you know, and you all had machine guns, you can get off like 10 rounds each, 5 people. You know, you're gonna miss a bunch because they're gonna be
Right,
moving.
you're just
but
gonna
they're
be
big targets.
spraying. Right,
Right, they're big targets, but they're gonna be moving.
right.
I'd say, but that's still like 25 gorillas.
Yeah.
Like if you're lucky, like if everything is going well, you need to have grenades. And that's
Yeah, I was gonna say like RPGs, but then you kill everyone.
yeah,
so it's
right.
like, well, what do you
I'd
That's
still be pretty
zero sum.
okay
Is
with.
that a zero sum? Or
I'd
what is
still
it?
be pretty okay with 25 gorillas, though. I feel like I could fuck up a really a place in general with 25
Yeah.
gorillas.
No,
Oh, yeah.
25 gorillas is overdoing it. So 75, like if you have 75, you're set. Like what?
Yeah, yeah.
They need an army. They would need an army. They'd have to have like.
Yeah.
They'd have to have like.
And well, yeah, and even then, because like 5 gorillas would be flipping over like tanks and shit. Maybe
Right.
not 5
Yeah.
gorillas, but you know what I'm trying to say.
You'd have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to move at great speed while shooting. You'd have to have those truck mounted guns so that you're running away and shooting at the same
You'd
time.
have to have truck nuts on those trucks just in case.
Truck nuts
So,
on the truck.
so they
Wow.
have the balls to be in this fight.
Right.
That's good. It's a good one.
Honestly, I think people would probably just be like, well, you win. So
Yeah. All right, 75 silverbacks. you beat us this time, but we'll
we could
rise
try
up
to
one day.
fight, but I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
don't want to get
I
torn
see
apart
Battle
by
of the
a
Planet
gorilla.
of the Apes. I know what's going on. It's all right.
You damn dirty apes.
They could just kill you in so many ways. Like they punch you, you die.
It could Donkey
Every bone
Kong
in your
punch
body
you.
breaks.
Yeah.
Or they got those huge, massive fangs. Like they just bite you and you just.
Well, they don't even. They could jump on you.
Yeah.
Like,
They could throw
they could-
something at you, like a
they
missile.
could pick you up and throw you, you know, like a
No,
good
that
enough
is the
gorilla.
brutal thing. That's how they usually do it. Is that jump, and they just keep jumping on you until you're just crushed into a.
That's
They just
a
pulverize
fucked
your
up way
body,
to die. That's worse than Graves' disease, man. Why you gotta be?
Yeah,
I might have to leave again and come back.
that's like
after
as
being
bad as a
pounced on
bear
by a
attack.
gorilla? Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
75
man.
grizzly
Oh,
bears.
man.
Ooh, I don't know. That might sound maybe worse because like
Yeah, grizzly bears seem a lot. That seems like a worse death because grizzly bears would like
they're eating you.
The claws, man.
the
are
claws.
the
Yeah,
worst.
yeah. No, the claws are the worst.
Yeah.
Really gash you open and shit.
It's
You
like-
know, much
Yeah.
much like a
Have to punch
tiger.
shit out of you, but also gas you. It's just like,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, that's the thing is because the animals don't even really care. Like they're just playing with you. Like it's like
Right.
watching a cat with a mouse. Like they don't even care if you're dead or if you're alive or whatever. Like that's
Oh,
really
you're
your
fine.
only advantage is
Yeah,
you could just
not-
fucking play dead and they'd be like, oh, I'm not
And
interested.
and forget about trying against a polar bear.
Yeah.
Fucking 9 foot tall sons of bitches will kick the shit out. Well, not maybe not 9 foot tall, but you know
Well,
what I'm
and
trying to say. Like,
and they're always
they're
hungry,
real
so
up
they
there.
will definitely eat you like
yeah,
fully. There will be no
Fucking
playing
no,
dead. They'll
thank
be like,
you.
oh, he's dead.
this
Okay.
is gonna be the worst. I'm not even gonna be able to sleep tonight. This shit
Yeah,
is gonna be
don't-
so
don't
bad
like
for me.
food, right?
I'm gonna be like, you know, fucking bears and shit. I watched Muppet
Grizzlies
Haunted
and
Mansion.
blacks and shit. They're not hungry all the time, but
Oh
polar
my
bears
God.
are always hungry. That's
I
like their
don't-
one goal in life is to eat.
I've
They're
only
all-
seen like
they're a
one
little more
picture of a
vegetarian.
black bear,
Right.
and
Like they eat
no.
berries and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they all are omnivores, I'm sure, but like,
Yeah. I mean, it depends what how fruitful their area is, but they'll
look at
take what
the
they can
fucking
get.
Bear expert over here. Hey, it's me, John Devine. Another episode of
Don't you
I
know?
did know. I have known a few bear hunters actually.
Don't you know? John is in secret called the Grizzly Man.
Nope, I didn't know that. Didn't I?
He's a grizzly son of a bitch.
It's getting grizzly out here.
He's a grizzled young vet.
I'm interested to hear some more. I want to learn about the bear. The
Bear
you know that
necessities?
they-
You know,
they
bears
have
like
common,
honey.
I forget what it's called. Like, you know how you got the genus, phylum, and species and stuff. But there was a branch off between wolves and bears at like some point. And like I was like, what? But you kind of see it in the snout, you know.
I was gonna say that's the thing. That's why I be like that's
A
for
little
sure a
bear
werewolf.
technology.
No.
Yeah.
That's just science, fucking
It's
around.
science. What if we did this science or evolution?
Murder. Yeah. It's got like
I
a
consider.
bear
I
head in
consider
the
that
middle
kind
with
of
like
science,
two
even
wolves'
though it's
heads
not
on the
really
sides.
Like it's like a natural process. But
natural
like,
science.
when you
yeah.
said it, like it made me think of like a scientist like what if
Right. Let's elongate the nose. Give him full body.
I don't know what this face is. That's weird.
I like John's Ferengi impression. That was fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Did you say Ferengi?
Yeah,
Yeah, Latinum.
because he did this a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say-
The bears
say
almost
Lat-
have no
say
ears.
Latinum
Let's
and
give
do
you the
this.
big.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're
I'm
really good at this without knowing
Drawing
you're really
what
good
I
at this.
think you're doing. I don't know.
Not gonna have enough crayons for this.
It makes
Dude,
me want
have
to
you-
watch Deep Space Nine, if only just to see Ferengi.
Oh man,
Okay.
Deep Space Nine was the best.
That was kind of like what I was like, okay, cool, because I was trying to get into it, like like I'm watching Next Generation, and I don't think you can do it the same way. I think you gotta
No.
try to find a different way to appreciate it.
Deep Space Nine was really cool because Black Captain makes all the difference, doesn't it?
And I wanted to be there for the Black Captain, but they weren't doing Next Generation shit. But maybe I shouldn't have been fucking worried about Next Generation shit.
You're probably right about that. No, and that was the problem with Deep Space. Was Deep Space had to follow like something so fucking epic.
Right.
It's just hang on, Stan. I think I see somebody at my door. Osmodius, could you please go ahead and answer that?
You're right.
Oh hey, it's Grant.
Oh, yeah.
What up, boys?
What up?
I was unprepared. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is Cyberbar, New York Times bestselling author of the graphic novel Gamer Dad. It's Grant, everybody.
I really wish that I could claim like novelties on that shit and royalties and shit.
I mean,
That'd
like,
be
sorry,
great.
it's called Game or Dad, not Game or Dad. Yeah. It's like it's like a choice. Yeah. She gets sucked into a video game. She's got to choose between her father or the high score.
Honestly,
pretty
DM,
great.
that would probably sell better. To be honest.
I thought you were describing like this morning when I was playing the game and I had to like make a decision between making breakfast or playing the game or dad.
Right.
What do I
It's
do?
tough. It's tough. Sometimes
The twist is it's a
tough.
choose your own adventure book.
How you guys doing, man?
Good, man. How the hell are you been? Halloween weekend and shit?
I've been decent. I feel like every time I come on this bitch, I black the fuck out. Don't remember what the hell I said, and then I really question whether or not I was appropriate. So
I was gonna say, dude, when he was like, "How are you guys?" I was like, "Does he not remember last time that he was here?"
Listen, every Saturday I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck did I say at the cyber bar?
When we first started,
I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
And
that's the way it should
I know
be.
it was recorded, so that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
You will not see the episode 13, unfortunately, because you know
because
what?
It got lost in the archives?
Yeah, it got lost in the archives.
It
got lost in the archives. It's all.
All right. So the plan is to say so much shit that is absolutely fucking ridiculous, where it just gets lost in the archive. Yes.
Well, that's the thing. He starts to go through and edit it, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll edit this. All right, I'll edit this." And then by like the ninth one, he's like,
"Got a 10-minute show," and I'm like, "All right, this is not gonna."
I'm like, I can't do all this.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was fun for it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the Congress stuff. I thought that was a lot of fun.
I hope that I wasn't too much of a fucking fool.
No, you were fine. I think it was just Justin. It was always just Justin.
He always brings out the best in us, right? Right?
No, we did pretty good. That went back to some old school cyber bar shit for a little bit there. That was pretty.
It was pretty fun. Yeah.
I just like hanging out with you guys. I miss you guys so much, and
I'm
that's
glad
why
we could find this little platform to go ahead and jump on. So
absolutely.
It's good to see you, man. Do you got any big plans for Halloween?
Big plans, Halloween. Let's see. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have. At the moment, it's just gonna be my wife's like cousin and like her husband and kid over whatnot. That's how it kind of started, but it might slightly be expanding to where now it's maybe going to like one of my good buddies, his wife and their 2 kids. It's really the whole purpose is like this is kind of a kids event, but at the same time we're all dressing up. Like that's what it is because unfortunately Halloween's on a Sunday. And so we're like, all right, like on Sunday, we're going to let the kids like trick or treat. We're going to do that around the neighborhood, but we're not going to dress up. It's a Sunday, like, whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So it's, as we've, I'm sure like you recall like back in the day, we used to, all get together, have a big old party and shit like that. And maybe I'm just like slacking, but I feel like at this point in time, like with kids and everything, it's just like now it's more about the kids rather than anybody else.
John was
I'm still willing to dress up.
He's got no time. He's got no time for himself. He's got no time to be dressing up for something else. I'm trying to enjoy my day off.
I think you'll dig on this, DM, but I can tell you that our costumes as a family costume is that we are going as Sailor Moon characters.
Oh,
so
nice.
my wife,
that's awesome,
dude.
Yeah. Are you Sailor Jupiter? Don't tell me.
He's tuxedo mask. Come on, obviously he's tuxedo mask.
Yes, I want pictures.
I would make it look good. Right? Just get a little bit of a wig and call it a day.
He could be the Cat's Cradle evil villain. I can't remember what her name was. We'll figure it out later. We'll get it in post.
No, so we're going and my wife and my daughter are going to be like actual, Sailor Moon characters.
Actual
and then I'm going as I don't remember his name. It's like the masked guy.
Tuxedo
Mask. That literally is his name. Tuxedo Mask. So,
I mean, I never
yes.
I
watched it.
love
I don't know what
Tuxedo
you're talking
Mask.
about,
Yeah,
but, like,
Tuxedo
I never-
Mask is like one of the best.
not
He
a
was
thing
such a
that I watched
goofy-ass,
ever, but, like, you know.
goofy-ass hero, but like
Yeah.
fun.
Well, okay, did you
Yeah.
like the White Knight better or Tuxedo Mask? Because like that was
Oh
the thing.
man, yeah, that's
Remember that?
right.
Remember that shit happened and like
I
it was
do
White
remember when
Knight.
that shit had happened, though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now we're just getting too deep.
I still
into
no,
it.
I still like Tuxedo Mask. I still like Tuxedo. He's very
No,
much
it's-
my
it's-
shin shin.
It's good. You know, we always try to like conglomerate like parts that we already kind of have, you know, out of the house.
I could do
But
that.
the reality was that I was the only person that was going to be able to do that because like I have suits and stuff, right? And so I only needed a couple of pieces, whereas like those two
should've got-
needed the full-on
It
gamut.
should have got. It should have.
Oh, God, hang
Damn,
on.
son. Where friendship again.
What is that? What is that?
Damn.
Is it a fruits basket where you're showing your dick and balls and asshole?
Maybe.
I feel like that's a fruits basket. Yeah,
Yeah,
Or a
exactly,
Fruits basket.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
don't think it was,
It's just fruit basket, isn't it? Yeah. The whole basket of
Yeah,
of
the
dick and
entire
balls.
thing.
and
It
ass.
is the entire
Yeah.
basket. Yes,
That's it.
yes. Like
That's
Stan
it.
said,
You're
it's
showing the
the
whole-
entire
the
basket.
whole
It's the whole
vessel.
basket. Yeah.
So
Presented
anyway, so
well.
I'm pretty excited. Like we're just gonna kind of hang out and keep it kind of low key and dress up and do our Sailor Moon shit, you know, and
I'm loving that.
go from there, man.
Right,
Oh, man.
quite the decision. Like a lot of people wouldn't even know to even think about doing Sailor Moon. Like, oh, let's do
Oh,
let's
absolutely.
be Incredibles. Let's be
Yeah.
the
You know-
Incredibles.
Let's be the Incredibles.
Yeah.
You know?
Look,
That's
yeah,
usually
Sailor
how
Moon.
people want to be as the
I-
Incredibles.
I attribute it to my wife, man. Like she is not like a huge like anime person or any
Yeah.
type of shit like that. But apparently, what I learned actually in the last year, when we were starting to think about shit like that, is that she is a massive Sailor Moon fan, and I'm like,
Nice.
who the fuck are you?
And
Like,
honestly,
who did
that's
I
all
marry?
you needed to be.
Like,
yeah.
like we've been together for how many years, and I didn't know this. You
Yeah.
know, like no judgment.
She's
Jesus
officially
Christ.
an anime nerd. Yeah, that's
Right.
That's all
And
you need
so-
to be as a
so
Dragon
we
Ball
just kinda-
guy or a Sailor Moon person, and that's it. You
Right.
are officially an anime nerd.
Yeah, so we just kind of been playing into that over the last year. Like for her birthday, I got her a cake that was like Sailor Moon themed and shit like that. And
That's sick,
we were
man.
like, you know what? Let's dress up as Sailor Moon characters for Halloween because there is a random dude, which is a tuxedo mask and shit
Loving
like that. And
Yeah,
so, how about
Yeah.
you guys? What do you
it's
guys all
fucking
up
cool,
to?
man. Well, I'm gonna be Deadpool or Jack Skellington. My wife is gonna be whatever she wants to because it's gonna be our 7th year anniversary.
Oh, that's
Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
And yeah, man, we're gonna play a game called Horrified. It's got like Universal monsters, and you have to like beat like Dracula and the Wolfman or something like that. It's a lot of fun.
A game, as in like, what do you mean, like a board
Like a
game?
board
or
game.
what?
Yeah, board game. It's got a bunch of pieces on it.
Are
and
you
shit
into
like that.
legacy games at all?
I like the idea. I don't have any, but like I like the idea of the legacy games. I really love the Marvel ones when I got to go to like the different
Sure.
like card game tournaments and shit like that.
Yeah.
cool.
I actually just in the last couple months got introduced to legacy games. I kind of knew of them, but like I never actually played them. And one of my coworkers, her and her husband are like massive like legacy game fans, right?
Nice.
And they're like, we should get some coworkers together. Let's do this. And that's exactly what we did, right? And so a bunch of us, and like including Natalie and stuff, like we all got together, and I have had a lot of fun with it, man, because it isn't. I don't know. There's always like plots and twists that you just never expect. And it's not something like, I guess, your normal kind of Monopoly or board game where it's like you do a session and then you're done. Like this progresses over multiple sessions, which is kind of like, Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like,
Loving that.
but like
That's it,
without
right?
being like too
Boom.
extreme, I guess, if you will. And
I hear ya.
so it was like, it was a really good like medium, like in between, and I've been enjoying it, man. It's been a good time. So you ever
Crazy.
have the chance, to get a couple people together, I genuinely say do a legacy game for sure.
Legacy game.
Because the reality is, like what they say is that you can't play it the same way every single time. Like it's always different. So technically you could go back, 6 months, a year from now, play it with a different group of people, and depending on how things shake out, it can give you like so many different kind of endings or whatever. And I'm just like, that's the shit
awesome.
that I'm into. Like, I like that,
Have you there's a speaking of games, I got one called Gloom. Have you heard of this?
So I've seen it at Gloom or like Gloom Haven. Is it the same thing?
I don't know. I'm talking about the transparent little card game where you control a family of 5.
What's up?
Oh, maybe, okay. I might be thinking of something different. I feel like I saw at the store a board game called Gloom Haven. So I could be getting it wrong.
I gotta check.
Literally searching it right now.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah. Okay. So there's an actual like board game called Gloom Haven.
Oh,
That's what.
Okay.
So in regards to a card game, no, I don't know what
This
you're talking
is mad.
about. Gloom
Yeah, this is
Haven,
mad.
I have a rough idea.
Yeah, no, just look at Gloom card game.
Yeah, Gloom card game. BT Dubs, I just got my second monitor for my computer setup, mainly for my streaming setup, and I am so fucking happy.
Nicely done, bro. Way to go.
Slowly upgrading for my streaming
Just a little
shit.
bit. Hey, a little bit will take you a long way, man.
A little bit at a time, baby.
A little dash will do you. Yeah, man. It's
okay.
wild.
I see.
You this like this dead family of 4 or this dead family of 5, and you have to like. The idea is that you place different like symptoms on them and different fates on them, and you make a story out of whatever fate you have bestowed upon whatever character you choose.
Sure.
And the family and the outcome is like family with the worst luck wins. Kind of a fun, weird game. Ends in a lot of people just being dead. It's good time.
It's always fun when you have those kind of games. That's so serious, right? And I love. So I went to their like website, and they have the YouTube video for those tabletop gamers.
Mm.
God, I honestly, if you guys ever get a chance, you're into tabletop games and just want a sneak peek, they are so good, and the people that they bring in, like. I'm a huge fan of the Last of Us game series on PlayStation, and one of my and I actually bought the game. It's called what? See, now I'm fucking drawing a blank because I've been drinking. Jesus Christ! But I'll look at it in a second. But anyways, like they played that game with one who is Ellie, one of the main characters in The Last of Us. Yeah. On top of a bunch of other people. I love watching their YouTube videos. So if you ever get a chance or just bored as shit, like it's super fun to watch them. But it's on their website for this game, this card game, Gloom.
Man, that's sick.
And guess what I'm going to be doing tomorrow when I'm super bored? Watching their YouTube video because now you suggested it. So
that seems fun.
I'm always a big fan of like I'm being introduced to more of those board games, card games, and stuff like that. There's so much out there that people just don't realize,
That's a lot of fun.
Oh, Dead of Winter. That's what it's called.
Oh, man. I hear a lot of good things about that game.
Dude, that game is incredible. I say that only playing the co-op mode of that game because the actual game itself is meant to be like co-op / like betrayal aspect. So like think of it as like the 5 of us, right? We go into it and we draw cards, and someone can end up being like a betrayer, if you will, and their entire purpose of the game is meant to sabotage the colony. And so how they win is by whatever that objective is sabotaging the colony, right? While at the same time trying to trick everybody else in the sense that I'm helping the colony, but at the same time, if the colony like catches on, you can exile that person, and the game's not done. Now they're just an exiled player, and they have different objectives to win the game themselves.
That's
and then
wild.
you have different objectives as like a team and stuff. And it's a very like I don't know how you want to put it, like kind of a
You should have
toss of the
said
coin,
Quan.
because like you can have, say the 5 of us, right? You'll have 6 cards. It could turn out that all 5 of us are actually like teammates, and the 6th card no one ever drew, which was the betrayal card, you know? But like it's that mentality, that psychology of it, of like potentially someone in the midst is
It's gonna screw
fucking
us. Yeah,
against
yeah.
us, right? And so you could potentially exile somebody who actually is on your side, and it just throws a whole other twist to it. I've never played it to that extent because I've never had enough people to do it, because I'm a fucking nerd and a lot of my friends aren't. But yes, I've played the co-op mode with some people, and even the co-op mode is just kind of super fucking cool. So
Sounds like a lot of fun.
I strongly encourage it, man. It's a good game. And if you're curious to look at what that betrayal side is, go to that Tabletop Gaming YouTube channel, because they do it, and it's awesome. So anyways, there's my like 2 cents, my like reference for the night, you know.
Stan, are you still doing your Warhammer thing?
Pretty much just hobbying, if anything. There's not a lot of gaming to play right now. But yeah.
Do you guys have like a specific month you like to game in? I know you get together with like a specific group of Warhammer folk.
Yeah, my friends from high school. Basically, whenever we can, we always like, oh man, like we'll play once every 3 years. But okay, no, next year we're totally gonna play at least 3 times that year. Okay, at least. But then, like, you know,
life gets in the way.
Happens, right?
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
I haven't asked recently because like my buddy just had another kid. I was like, oh,
yeah.
maybe I should just like.
That'll drain your time.
It might, but
I feel you.
we are okay.
Oh.
Type in okay for me.
Right.
Yeah, you know, just you know, if anything, it's doing some hobbying. Maybe I got a lot of stuff I can put together. I got a lot of stuff I could paint. I wanted to do some airbrushing this summer, but you know what? It's no longer this summer. But who knows? Who knows?
What is your go-to summer activities?
Go-to summer activities. Well, let's see. Judging from last couple months, going for a jog in the nature preserve.
That's a nice one. That's a good one.
Yep.
John, do you do any walking around Woodbury? Are those kiwi slices?
Those kiwi slices?
Yum. Huh.
Those Goldie Golds or whatever.
It's just like I expected it to be candy because he's a fat piece of shit, but no, it turns out he's eating some fruit. This is awesome.
Don't you want to shut your fucking mouth? Do you ever eat those gold things though? Lindsay loves them.
I don't know. I love fucking kiwi, strawberries, and pineapples, dude. I could eat that shit all day.
Yum, dude.
Would you eat them together though? I feel like the kiwi and the pineapple.
Kiwis and strawberries would be good.
Would you? Don't you feel like that's a little acidic? Like
strawberry.
See, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people are a little bit poo poo on my pineapple, but it's probably my favorite, honestly. Well,
I like pineapple.
I don't know. A lot of people think it's too acidic, like too strong.
Well, if
you man, I enjoy some pineapple. I'm gonna go grab a mojito. I'll be right back.
Right, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, I ate so many kiwis that it made my lip bleed. So
yeah, dude.
They're fire. It's because of the like acidic aspect of it.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're so goddamn good though.
They are. I just feel like having
pineapple. You eat just the kiwi, or are you the type person that will eat the skin if need be?
Ooh, eat the skin. Ooh, knock that up.
I mean, I've done both. Like I grew up poor, bro. So I've done both.
You eat the skin off the kiwi though.
I literally like the entire kiwi except like maybe the ends before. Yes, on multiple occasions. So
Oofda.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It
so
happens.
kiwi and pineapple, man. That just seems like that's like an
They
acidic.
clash a little bit, right? In my
I,
mind,
I would, yeah. I don't.
like
Yeah.
Well, now
pineapple
that-
seems sweet to me, whereas kiwi, like I said, is more acidic. It's more sour in my mind. But
Yeah, the kiwi's got that tart. It's like got that. Ooh, that's a
yeah, the tart. That's a perfect word for it.
nice
I'm
tart.
glad that you guys are on here. I'm going to get into some Mad Libs in a little bit, but first, give me some time to.
Stan, Elena got her yellow stripe. You know, and I know
Oh,
that's
shit, for farms. Okay.
yeah. So like for her, like the yellow stripe is is doing just the stance of like staying still, like at her age, right? She's 4, but right, like
Right.
it's just the
super
stance
good,
of
yeah.
staying still for 30
Right.
seconds, being able to maintain it, and then as well as getting to your fighting stance as well. And
Right.
she did it and got her yellow stripe the other day. So it's, you know, proud father moment. I'm just like
That's beautiful.
it's you know what?
It's nice.
just-
It's honestly, it's nice. It's nice.
No, I know it's just cool for me because like I never grew up or went through that. Whereas like I feel like I could have, and I could have like excelled really well. And so I'm just like I'm literally like living vicariously through her,
Shit.
you know. And I'm just like, all right, like we're gonna practice like at home, and which we do, you know, and
Right.
at the same time, like in my mind, I feel like I'm just doing it with her. And so when
Sorry,
she's like
you started getting all
testing,
mushy
if you
and I
will,
was-
which it's not testing, but like you can tell that like he is testing her without like telling her, right? Because like
Yeah.
she's 4, you know. And I'm just like, oh god, here it comes. It's like we've been practicing this shit, you know, right?
Practice.
Yes, exactly. It's like, okay, you know, I think the next one that she has to do is like the back fist and like the front kick, and then she'll get her next stripe, you know. And so I'm proud of her, you know, for being 4 years old. Honestly, I've been just so impressed because of the fact that like she never wants to fucking listen to anybody ever. You know, she's just a fucking devil child in my mind, but like she's not, right?
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, I'm exaggerating, but like at
Right.
the same time, like she's just fucking perfect at karate, and she fucking listens like through and through. And he's just like, you're not gonna run and put that stuff away. You're gonna walk and do it. And they all fucking walk. And like even my wife, who is in daycare, she's like, God, I wish my kids like behaved this well. And I'm like, right?
Right.
There's just something about it. It's like so. Anyways,
It seems
I
this
just
is
like to
gonna be
brag
coming on.
because I know it's your round stand, and I'm just like, my little 4-year-old
Well,
got her
he
yellow
didn't-
belt, baby, or her yellow stripe or whatever.
Yeah.
Israel.
Yeah.
I suppose you are the wizard of jiu-jitsu.
I know you've been hitting it hard, DM. I've seen pictures.
Not
I know you're fucking badass.
Not
you're
not
low-key
as of late.
badass.
Not
Let's
as
be
of late.
serious.
We'll be no just. Well, I'm so much of a badass. The other night, my wife tried to pull some stuff on me, and I tried to do jujitsu, and then I just ended up hitting her in her mouth on accident, and we didn't talk.
Listen.
for like a good night. It was very
Hitting
upsetting.
hitting her in the mouth with
That's
your
what
dick is
Stan
an
has
entirely
said. Yeah,
different
well,
thing.
that's
Okay.
yeah, good point.
Okay. It's
Did you roll the wrist? Did you?
I did. Well, I tried to. I tried to pull that move where I go underneath her shoulder and then
Yeah.
like flip her over my back.
Yeah. Did you really
and-
do this?
I tried
It's-
to do
this-
this, yes,
this-
and then
this sounds
she was
sexual.
like, "Ow, you play
Yeah.
too much."
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
yeah. This sounds slightly sexual in the sense of
One of
like,
the
hey,
rules, like,
baby,
don't
you're
do this
super
at home.
sexy. Let me show you my jujitsu moves. La, la, la. And then it just ends up in the wrong pocket.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. It's usually a term for me eating puss, but that's just that's just me. It's
I got
it's
John
madness.
over here that's like fucking dead asleep, like on cam or
Nah,
something.
man.
I'm good.
John has been
Yeah, I got
enjoying
these two-
himself some kiwi.
I
and
know.
some
I love him. He's awesome.
pussy.
Went down a rabbit hole.
I
went
miss you,
down a
Dylan.
rabbit hole and got some pussy.
I miss seeing you at fucking at Twin Point, brother.
I know. That was a
I
sad
hate to
day when
interrupt you guys. I
weren't
think I
there.
see somebody else coming to my door. Hang
Oh
on for me
shit!
1
Oh
second.
shit!
Oh, hey, it's Lisa, everybody.
Hope you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is Sidebar, New York Times bestselling author of The Mind's Eye. It's Lisa.
I mind, so you don't die.
Hey,
We'll be right back.